I remember today a very curious story that I had when I did the Silva course some time ago. So first I started learning it on my own, but then I thought I want to check if I'm doing it right. I had been practicing for 5-6 years, and then I thought I'm just going to go and do a course just to make sure that everything that I know is stable. And I was also curious what in addition I could learn there. And so I went to this weekend course, which was very interesting. They teach you in depth some of the things, but wide concepts are missing. So they focus on specific techniques and specific things very deeply. That's what I've observed in the courses. But the interesting thing was, the course was in Bulgaria. I'm originally Bulgarian, and I used to work in a company in Austria at that time. So it was great that it was a weekend course. I traveled to Bulgaria for the weekend, and I thought, but it would be nice if I could see my mom and my brother at the same time. So I thought I'll buy them a ticket or whatever, participation in the course as well, so we could spend time together, and maybe it's interesting for them as well. So I did that. I invited them for the course, and we got to spend time together because it was a full day course, like 8 hours both days. And the next morning, and the last exercise, which was very interesting, was the last exercise with which we ended was to manifest something for somebody else, nothing that you care about, something that somebody else might want, and you know that they want it. Okay. On your own. So you go in alpha, and on your own, you start thinking about their wish, and you start wishing them well. And the trainer said, you'll start seeing miracles after you do that. So what happens next? I was supposed to fly early in the morning on Monday and go straight to work, because the flight between Bulgaria and Austria is 1 hour 15 minutes. So it's not that long, and I could go straight from the airport to work. But early in the morning, I go to the airport, and the first thing I do is at the gate, I found, was it 20 euros, something like that. And, lots of people passed there, but it was just in front of me. So I took the money. And then when I was on the line, they called 3 names. And one of the names was my name. And they said to Zarina Dimitrova, could you please come to the cashier's desk? So I'm going there, and they say, look, we have double booked some of the spots on the flight. Would you mind flying 1 day later? We'll of course reimburse you for that, pay you extra. I don't know how much. They said they would pay me the money they paid me extra for the reimbursement, apart from the hotel and everything else, was the amount I had paid for my mom and my brother's participation in the course.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
So I called my boss and I said, may I stay 1 day longer? Because, I hadn't arranged for a day off. He said, sure, no problem. So I stayed 1 day more. They paid for everything, and they returned me the money I had invested in my, So that was quite amazing, and with an immediate effect. And that's the power here when you open up to wish well for somebody else. And this is what I've seen also. I've explained it with Lada in the, I think a few times I've spoken about that. The secret for me really is to open up for somebody else, of course, having your goal in mind. But when you open up really and wish somebody else well, what you want actually happens, or something good happens to you in any case. So last time we talked about defining the right goals and what is believable, what is plausible, and how you should set up your goals. In the end, though, the way you set up your goals is according to your feelings. What do I feel good about, and what I want to work on right now? What is my priority? So right now you're excited about the relationship. If you're excited about this, it's clearly your priority. The job is a number 2. I mean, this is how I'm reading it from you, right? So this is the call of the day, and this is what you should be working on. Always the first thing that is in front of you, and the most burning topic. So even, let's say, even if you had a relative that was very sick and you really want to help them, but at the moment you're so excited about having a love relationship, it's not good to work on them. Your mind will constantly shift and be switched between what you want, and you won't give it your full heart. So you should only work on something when you're able to give it your complete focus, complete intention and dedication. because otherwise it won't work. Otherwise you're just suffering. You're causing yourself pain instead of creation. So always the first most burning topic. At some point you may say, okay, now at this time of the day, it could be a time of the day, and I'm not talking about huge periods of time. At this time of the day, I actually feel like working on my job manifestation, and then you can do it.
Okay,
right? Yeah.
Good.
I'm not saying that you should wait days or months.
Yeah, for the next 3 months, nothing enters my
Exactly. No. So the secret is follow your feelings. If you feel like now I feel like I want to work on that, I feel like I want that, and then you do it.